Hi, my name is Jeff Talmadge. I'm the Director of Product Development and Systems Integration with Denon Electronics USA. I'm here to give you an insight into the new Denon product lineup for 2010, including AVRs, Blu-ray players, and really cool headphones, and also to let you in on a little surprise. It's our 100th anniversary. That's right, Denon Electronics has been around since 1910. We're very excited about it, and we have some cool stuff coming up, so stick around. Now let's take a look at the new AVRs that we're introducing for 2010. We have a total of 10 new AVR models spanning across two different model lines, our CI-centric type models and our home theater series models. There's 5 models in each category being introduced in 2010. Some of the key things that we're really focusing at is more connectivity, particularly with HDMI. All the models feature more inputs and feature the latest and greatest from HDMI. Without getting too deep and too confusing, they feature the latest HDMI version 1.4a, which supports full 3D pass-through, whether it's from broadcast television or Blu-ray, and of course they support what's called audio return channel. This permits sound from the television to go back through one cable back to the AVR if you have, say, a cable card for high-definition television, or maybe you're streaming Netflix through your television or some other thing. So the audio will come back through one cable. No need to hook up more. So that's big news for us this year. So there isn't anything on the market coming out that these receivers can't support pass-through of. So, interesting point to note is this year will be the first year that Denon's offered a fully featured entry-level receiver under $300. In fact, under $250. It's called the AVR 391. It's got the latest HDMI I just mentioned. It also has the latest in high-definition audio decoding. Whether it's from Dolby or DTS, whether it's from Blu-ray or television, doesn't matter. We have you covered. Great receiver. Take a look at it. Now, when we look at some of the other connectivity we're featuring this year, one of the things we started a few years ago was internet streaming, hooking your AV receiver to the internet. Well, we've expanded upon that. We've offered and continue to offer Rhapsody and Napster. Both need a subscription, by the way, but we do give you internet radio, which gives you right now access to, I think, close to 8,000 plus radio stations from around the world. And you can select them any which way you want to, and you can even store them as presets to make it searching a lot easier for you. Something new for this year is Pandora and Flickr. Both are free, no subscription required. Pandora, a huge request for us, so we made sure to include that into the new AVRs. Now, that includes all the AVRs that connect to the internet this year. So 2010 models that connect to the internet all get Pandora, Rhapsody, Napster as I mentioned, and Flickr. Flickr is a social photo sharing website. You can access it through friends, through through tagging, however you want to do it, you'll be able to access photos. And oh, by the way, you can do slideshows, so you can put music from internet radio or from your PC that we stream over, because we do that as well, or iTunes, whichever way you want to do it, and show your slideshow at the same time. Now, another new feature this year is many of our new products, AVRs, include a USB port on the front. Now, we're familiar with USBs, flash sticks, hard drives, some media players. What's special about our USB input on the front panel is the fact that it's what we call iPod Digital Direct. That means I can take an iPod, and new for this year is iPhone, plug it directly in via USB, and hear the best in digital audio. How do I mean that? Well, we got a cool trick. We're bypassing the things that make the iPhone and iPod work through their headphones, but we're going to pass it digitally, directly into the receiver, through our restorer circuit if you want, and also through our highly quality controlled digital analog converters, the things that make music from digital sound, to give you the best possible playback from your iPod, iPhone, as well as any other USB device. So these are pretty cool things. What's even better is all the control happens with the Denon receiver, remote or front panel, your choice, and with the metadata on screen. That means, yes, you can see the artist, the album, any information that the iPod or iPhone is outputting, you'll be able to see it on screen. In some models, you'll even get album art. You've got to check the specifications. Some of the other new features that we've added in at lower price points this year than previously offered by Denon is HD radio. If you're not familiar with it, you got to check it out. Many cars are equipped with it. It makes your FM sound like CD and AM sound like FM. Plus, almost all stations available allow you to listen to 2, 3, or maybe even 4 different radio channels inside of one frequency. So maybe your main channel, 104.1, is jazz, and you switch a button and all of a sudden it's 104.1 number 2, and they're playing news radio. So within one station you can get a whole bunch of different entertainment, and again, all the metadata is going to show up on screen or through the front panel display. That is new all the way down to $5.99 this year. Previously it was much more than that to get that functionality in our receivers. Also new this year, or at least at a lower price point I should say, is the fact that we brought Odyssey DSX. You might have heard of Dolby PL2Z or Dolby Pro Logic 2Z, which adds front height effect channels. So you can have a 7-1 system with 5 speakers in the front. I know you all want to do that. But Odyssey has a version where not only can you do that, or you can decide to do width channels and create a much wider soundstage. So you have your choice of height or width. In some models, those come in later in the summer, you can actually do both at the same time. So if you got a lot of room, you want a lot of speakers, we got the solution for you. Another feature that we actually came up with last year that we've carried over to this year in the majority of our models is single cable solution. That's what we call it. And really what that means is with one HDMI cable from the AVR to your television, all video signals are transferred out that HDMI cable. What does that mean to you? It means if you have some older analog sources, maybe a game console that doesn't have HDMI, how do you plug that all into one spot, particularly the receiver, and send it out HDMI? You use a Denon, that's how you do it. And on the majority of the models, in some cases, we'll even scale it to a 1080p picture so you get the best possible near high definition image that you can possibly get. Meanwhile, only one cable to the television. You don't have to switch inputs on the TV. Let the receiver do all the work. One other function we've added this year, and we're very proud to announce that we are Control4 certified. Now, this may mean more to a custom integrator or custom installer, but to everyone it means something important. Control4 is a very important company to Denon as far as their control capabilities. And we wanted to make sure that not only for an end user, but for the custom integrator, that their products integrate with our products with the simplest ease of use known to mankind. It allows the programmer basically just to drag and drop programming into his software, and everything's controlled, no problem, throughout all of the Denon AVRs, particularly the CI functional AVRs, those with 232 inputs and IP. On behalf of the Denon family, I'd like to say thank you for taking the time to sit through these videos and learn more about our products. We have a couple places for you to go to learn more about Denon and its products. The first off is usa.denon.com, where you can find all the latest in-depth specifications, feature sets, and benefits that our products can bring to you. Also, in celebration of our 100th anniversary, we have a dedicated website, and we'd really like you to be a part of it. It's denon100.com. You can go there, register your information. It's secure, trust me. And we'll give you updates throughout the countdown to our actual anniversary, which is October 1st of 2010. We have exciting news, exciting events, dealer events. We're planning all kinds of celebration activities, including some special edition products. Can't tell you any more now, but stay tuned. Sign up at the website. You'll find out before anybody else does. Oh, one more thing, almost forgot. Too important to forget. We're also available now on a new blog site, usblog.denon.com, and we're available on Facebook. Just look up Denon USA, and you can keep in touch with us as we post more information on a daily, weekly basis. And also become a fan. We'd love to hear from you. Lastly, I'd like to say thanks again on behalf of the Denon family. I'm Jeff Talmadge, Director of Product Development Systems Integration. We look forward to seeing you again.